Hey ladies and gentlemen, Stephen here from Redolessence. Thank you so much for tuning in. And today I have my friend Carlos with me.
Hello there.
And we're going to be taking a closer look at a fragrance that I discovered recently. It was actually recently gifted to me. And this one by the company Salvatore Ferragamo is called Attimo Black Musk. So stay tuned. So like I said, this fragrance was recently gifted to me. I do have to give a very special thank you to Chad.
Yes.
Chad has a channel here on YouTube called The Gentleman's Journey. I think both of us have collaborated with him at some point.
Many times, yes.
And so Chad, if you are watching this, thank you so much.
Can I say something?
Please do.
I'm really sorry on the passing of Tonka. Chad, I just read it on Facebook and I'm really sorry. I know the hurt it is, the pain that it feels to lose a pet, so our hearts are with you, buddy.
Yeah, Tonka was Chad's dog, and I certainly know the feeling of having to put my own dog down just a few years back, so it really is tough. It's happened more than once to me as well, so I'm really sorry about that. Chad has always been generous to me.
And me too, I gotta say, he really has.
Has he also given you a ton of Ferrari fragrances?
He has. He is the ambassador for Ferrari.
The brand ambassador, for sure, yeah. So Chad, thank you so much, and they are all wonderful. I have been wearing Silver Essence to work. I'm waiting for the hotter days so that I can start wearing Bright Neroli.
Oh, you got that one too?
I love that one.
I do like it too. He gave me a decant of that a few years back. I do like it.
Awesome, cool. So, of course, with this one, it has musk in the name, and it does indeed contain musk in the note breakdown. It also has patchouli, it has a little bit of vetiver, it has some spices like cardamom thrown into the mix as well. And this is one where, off camera, you told me that from what you remember from the last time that we tried it, it smells better on skin for you.
Yes. What happened was, we were at his house shooting some videos. We got 3 done for my channel. When we started to do some for his, I had sprayed some on my hand. And unfortunately, the dog started acting up, and the baby, had to go to sleep, so we had to cut it short that night. I had put it on my hand, and I kind of enjoyed it the whole way home.
Oh, okay.
And it smells much better on skin than it does on this paper.
That's awesome. Yeah, I also have to agree. I've worn this one to work a couple of times, and sure enough, it does smell a lot better when you have it in skin versus when you have it on the paper. I just think it unfolds nicely.
Yeah.
Despite the note breakdown, I'm actually picking up on a note that's not listed, and it's a note of violet.
Yes, I'm totally getting violet right now.
I don't know why.
I'm getting violet right this minute as I smell it. Yeah.
Now it's not like
I was thinking it as if the words came out of your mouth.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
So it's such a dominant and domineering note in this. It's not quite the Fahrenheit violet. It's more like Lone Libra, where it's nice and fresh. But I get that in combination with perhaps like the cardamom and some of the other spices in here. I think it's quite a nice fragrance.
By the look of the bottle and, black musk, you would think it's a real heavy-duty kind of dark fragrance. It's so not. Yeah. No, it's really not. It's kind of, it's like a dark fresh. Does that make any sense?
Yeah.
Like it's fresh, but it has an underlying dark vibe, but not really.
You're right, because it has that vetiver in there. So the vetiver can come off smelling a little clean, but it has so much of that spice and the violet in there that it kind of throws you for a loop. You're not quite sure what you're smelling. Overall, I think it's a very well put together scent. If you do let it dry down, you are going to get some woods that are present in the base as well. Longevity on this one was about 5 hours on my skin.
I smelled the whole way home, and that was 2 hours. So that's what I can recall of it on my own skin.
What about occasions?
This could be every day. It's not that intrusive or overbearing that you couldn't wear it on a daily basis.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I think it's great, especially for work. I mean, I personally have worn it to work. I think for a date, I would probably look for something a little bit more romantic, maybe something a bit stronger. What about seasons for this one? I personally think like fall and spring.
I think so too. I'm not overwhelmed by this one. I like it. I don't love it.
Same.
So,
yeah. So it is a really nice fragrance, and Chad, I'm super grateful that you gifted me this bottle, and I will continue to wear it just because I think it's a Swiss Army knife. It's a very pleasant scent. You're not going to offend anybody. It might even land you a compliment or two. I just feel like I have other fragrances in my collection that I would crave to wear more often.
Or reach for sooner than you would this.
Yeah.
But not bad. Definitely not bad.
Not by any means.
I've smelled worse things in my day.
Yeah, really. So Chad, thank you again. Everybody here, if you do have experience with this fragrance, I'd be very curious to know what you think. Leave a comment down below. So once again, thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Really appreciate the support. We love you, and we'll see you in the next episode. Take care.